Human Sense.
Well, we're still seeing a mild start to the day today with temperatures already into the 40s, 41 degrees in Lansing and Grand Ledge. We're looking at 40 degrees in Jackson, 42 degrees in Hillsdale. We're seeing a bright full moon over Grand Ledge right now, and we're going to continue to see just a little bit of those clouds continuing to move in, and we're also going to see a mix of sunshine for the day today as well. I think we'll see a good amount of some sunshine for the first half of the day, clouds increasing as we head into the afternoon and evening with rain showers moving in late tonight, but temperatures back into the 60s and even into the low 70s. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up in just a little bit. 6 News This Morning continues right now.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News This Morning.
An investigation is underway this morning after a shooting sends one man to the hospital. Good morning, Mid-Michigan. It's Friday, March 14th. I'm Jorma Duran.
And I'm Megan Vaselli. Thank you so much for joining us.
6 News is here for you now at this morning's top stories. A party in downtown Lansing turns violent and one man is rushed to the hospital after getting shot.
An officer patrolling the downtown area says they rushed to the scene after hearing several shots fired on South Washington Square near Allegan and Washtenaw.
It happened around 11:20 last night, leaving a 20-year-old man with gunshot wounds to his upper and lower torso. He was taken to the hospital, where authorities say he is now in stable condition. Meanwhile, police are still searching for the suspect, who they described as a Hispanic male in his 20s. They believe this incident was isolated. 6 News will keep you updated.
A Jackson County jury found a man guilty of several felonies, including home invasion. And now that man could spend up to 20 years behind bars. Raymond Allen was charged with first-degree home invasion, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and misdemeanor stalking. And the jury found him guilty of all three. Prosecutors say they charged Allen after what they call a string of incidents at the victim's Blackman Township home dating back to March of 2023.
Officials in Wayne County are now trying to figure out why a house exploded in Garden City. Take a look at the video. This is the aftermath of that explosion. Garden City is located in the suburban Detroit area south of Livonia. Fire officials say nobody was home at the time, no injuries have been reported, and none of the surrounding homes were affected. However, the explosion blew the brickwork off of the entire house.
Back in Lansing, State House Republicans introduced a bill this week that would eliminate nearly every gun-free zone in Michigan. Gun-free zones are places where most people can't even carry concealed weapons. Now, these include schools, daycares, sports stadiums, places of worship, hospitals, college dorm rooms, and entertainment venues. If passed, this bill would allow concealed weapons in all of those places. Only two types of businesses would remain gun-free: casinos and bars. Now, if a private business wanted to ban guns, it would have to pay for metal detectors and security guards to enforce the policy.
In the state Senate, lawmakers voted unanimously to pass a bill that would designate the Mackinac Bridge as a key facility, which would make trespassing on the structure a felony under state law. The Mackinac Bridge Authority says that some troubling incidents have happened on the bridge recently, including people climbing towers to take photos and a bomb threat that disrupted travel for hours. Senate Bill 71 would change that, making it illegal to trespass on parts of the bridge not designated for public use. This would land any violators with a felony charge, punishable by up to 4 years in prison and a $2,500 fine. The bill now heads to the Michigan House for consideration.
President Donald Trump will make a speech today at the Department of Justice, laying out his public safety vision.
It comes as the president is fighting back after two separate judges ordered the rehiring of thousands of fired federal workers.
Meanwhile, he's not backing down from threats to escalate the trade war, despite another swing in the stock market. Jared Hill has the latest.
Fired federal workers ordered back on the job. Thursday, two federal judges ruled the Trump administration has to immediately offer positions back to thousands of laid-off employees across multiple agencies, arguing how they were let go is against the law. The White House, appealing to at least one ruling, wrote, "Singular district court judges cannot abuse the power of the entire judiciary to thwart the president's agenda." President Trump is also not backing away from escalating his trade war. The president now threatening a 200% import tax on all European wine and liquor in response to Europe's plan to tariff American whiskey starting next month. All of this after the U.S. slapped a 25% tariff on all imported steel and aluminum earlier this week.
We've been ripped off for years, and we're not going to be ripped off anymore. No, I'm not going to bend at all.
The trade tit for tat sank U.S. stocks again Thursday.
There'll be a little disruption, but it won't be very long.
The economic uncertainty comes as the Senate races to avoid a government shutdown at midnight. The Senate's Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer, says he'll back a Republican spending bill to keep agencies funded.
While the CR bill is very bad, the potential for a shutdown has consequences for America that are much, much worse.
The bill must get support from some Senate Democrats in order to pass. Jared Hill, CBS News.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we've seen mostly clear skies for the overnight hours, and now we're just starting to see a little bit more clouds start to move in. They're not going to impact the forecast that much. They're just going to be some mid to upper level clouds. I still think we'll see plenty of sunshine for today, which will allow our temperatures to warm up quite nicely. Temperatures right now, 41 degrees across the area from Lansing to Mason and even down into Hillsdale. Our winds are coming from the southeast as a high pressure system starts to pull its way back out of the area, and we're going to see them gust pretty much throughout the day today, right around 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing as we head into the afternoon and evening to 10 to 15. But because of that, our feels like temperatures are still into the low 30s, 34 degrees in Lansing, Jackson, and even Hillsdale. Satellite radar showing those clouds, and we're going to continue to see those clouds increase ahead of our next weather system, which is still over parts of the Colorado area. And for today, temperatures will be back into the 40s and 50s for the first half of the day, heading into the 60s and 70s as we head into the afternoon. So I think June here will enjoy plenty of sunshine for the first half of the day, then getting back into those clouds and some warm temperatures for tomorrow, but we'll be back into average as we head into the week after next.
Wow. All right. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kelsey. Coming up, Mid-Michigan got the chance to see a lunar eclipse early this morning. We'll have a closer look in our What's on the Web segment.
All right. Your time quickly approaching